hope I nail it. And if I don't, I will cry afterwards.
It always feels a lot worse than it looks.
We finally got our costumes and we tried them on.
When I was trying to find a costume for this dance, I wanted it to look sad, and I thought the color gray would be sad.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yeah.
I liked the look.
I ordered shorts because I thought the small might be too small. In the photos, the seam was lined up with the leotard, so I'm gonna have to sew this costume. It's nice and white.
What do you think of it though?
Yeah, it is wide on your thighs too.
The duet costume, the pants were really big on me. Used my brain and I rolled them up. Like I just rolled the waistband up so it just fit.
We literally are performing this a week from today. Yeah, there was a lottery and they were like, if you are interested in doing both days, like say yes right here in the survey.
And I did what?
We got picked to do both days.
Yeah.
Okay, well I am gonna tape my leotard to my butt cheek. We practiced it in the costume and my butt cheeks were flying.
I thought the duet costume was cool, it's just white. It was the opposite of It Is He. And then the solo costume. Originally, I wanted it to be a full nude costume with like these nude shorts and this nude shirt.
Turn around.
This is really tiny, guys. So the shorts came and they were literally so small that my butt cheeks were out immediately.
You can try the tape if you want.
I'm gonna run it in the short and just let's pray together.
Okay, I just got back from my field trip, and on my field trip I took one bite of a granola bar. I had cashews and pecans in it. I've taken 2 Benadryls, but now I get to work on dancing again. We're gonna watch this solo. We never cleaned it.
The solo?
Yeah, there's like small things. Like
So I had to scrap the nude shorts and just do black shorts, which was fine with me. I didn't really care. Better?
yeah. We're designing our lighting for the duet right now.
I'm currently working on my
And
costume.
he's making his solo costume. Yeah, and it's 10:45. Brighten, brighten, dim, and then twinkly. It gets really, really dim right when the twinkling starts. So like it would be shadowy after the walkover.
How's it going?
Good. It's Thursday morning. Tonight we have tech run and I'm gonna run my solo. Why? Okay, so I'm still making up an ending. I clarified some parts, I added some like small details. I don't want to run it too much so I'm not too tired. Look at my costume, I finished it. I like added texture to each little strand. I like cut it up. I think it looks decent. Sierra's getting ready. We just made it to tech run.
I have to pee really bad.
And I'm nervous. Tech run was kind of stressful because we didn't really know what to expect.
3-second fade to Q2.
We were talking to the lighting guy and we were just kind of like talking him through our different cues.
So into Q4, dim back down.
Back down.
Can we also do that 3 seconds?
Down, lower.
And then we just ran the piece. When we did our tech run, I was super conscious of the costume that I didn't dance as well as I could have.
We obviously knew that we had to run the piece and kind of space it and do lighting and stuff, but we only had 10 minutes. That was kind of stressful because we didn't really get to go through our cues.
You know, and everyone is seeing this dance for the first time.
Like, it felt worse than it really was. Like, there was obviously timing issues and there was like some parts that we could have been stronger at. But overall, I thought we hit mainly everything. I was literally just about to go on for my tech run. So they call me over and they're like, oh, we don't have your Google form for the lighting. So I'm listening to the song, trying to like go over my cues. So that got figured out. And honestly, the lighting was pretty easy. Like I had emailed it to them and they like kind of knew what I wanted. Right when the music starts, it's kind of like slowly like fade into like, have it get brighter, but just still keep it dim. And then keep it dim. And then at the very like end of the music, it just fades to black.
So something like back
Like,
down to this?
yeah, back down to like the beginning.
And then Jacob ran his piece with the lighting cues.
That whole process was easier than I thought it was gonna be. How do you feel? Okay, we just got out of tech.
Sick to my stomach.
Really?
Yes.
We went home and watched like the run. Mukbang. I'm eating a bean and cheese burrito.
Bean and cheese. Did you feel the?
Yeah. This, I nailed these. I remember.
My knee got stuck to the floor. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
We were off.
Yep. Oh, and the lighting was good timing.
Oh, wow. We hit that.
I like that.
Hey. Okay. This part was wobbly. Oh.
Looked like it.
Wasn't that bad. It felt so wobbly. This part was wobbly. Wow. Hey, that was good. I'm screaming. My lights look good though. Today's literally the day of the show. It's Friday. Friday, like afternoon, we went to the studio and we actually rehearsed for a little bit to like kind of clarify parts and just clean stuff up because like I said, we didn't really have a lot of time to work on this piece. Look at my hair. You guys don't judge me, I'm going through it. We're literally running our duet here to fix what we messed up on yesterday.
Friday, when we were on our way to the show, I sewed it again. And Jacob saw the way I was sewing it and he was like,
mortified. Good thing it's a red light. I'm teaching her how to sew this because
we're sewing my costume real quick.
Watch, I normally do 1 and then do 2 and then pull. That will be there forever. 2. Stupid. That truck that didn't want to let me in. Where am I gonna go?
He was like, you don't know how to sew? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm sewing it. And he was like, no, you have to tie it in a knot. Okay, so on Friday, we get there like as soon as we can. Space opened at 6, and so we wanted to get there at 6.
6:10.
We made it. We are hoping to get really warm and walk the dances probably a couple times.
We had 1 month, but we only could work weekends. So that was like so stressful. We didn't really get to spend a lot of time on it. We're here. We're like the first people here. I am nervous. We just did that in here.
Stage is open, let's use it, let's run it, let's like feel the floor and make sure we're all good to go. We were the first dance of the show. So we opened the show, we're the first people to hit the floor. Yeah, I hate it. I hate being first. So that threw me off a little bit. We get there on Friday and honestly like it's a new atmosphere. So we're stressed. We got in costume. I did my red tears. I have the tears. This looks dope. I really think that pulled it together. It looked really, really cool. We were the opening piece for the show, our duet, and I feel like that was very stressful because it's the first piece people are gonna see of the day. Both shows sold out, so the crowd was full. We're the only ones in the green room, and we're getting ready. She's taping her butt. I have my makeup on, but I need to fix. Ooh, I'm nervous. I just peed for like the 8th time. We were dancing very, very close to the audience. It wasn't like a theater. It was like a studio, like a really big studio with 5 or 6 rows of chairs.
Are you ready?
So ready.
You look so pretty.
Without further ado, we'll get started and enjoy the performance. Thank you.
There was some timing issues. There was some small things here and there. Like the jump was off. The tilt was not in sync, but we ended in sync.
For me, the first time I perform like in front of an audience, that's always the worst performance.
But I thought for the most part, we hit a lot of like the big parts. I was pretty happy with Friday's version of the duet.
I came off stage on Friday and I was like, I've definitely done that dance better. It always feels a lot worse than it looked. But
How'd you
just did
feel?
I do it? It was okay.
It was good timing, some timing issues, but I think other than that, it was good.
I've not done it.
Wow.
I'm nervous. I'm not even like warm, but I am. I hope I nail it. And if I don't, I will cry afterwards. Bye, Weena. It was a little wobbly. I was nervous. It was a new stage. I saved everything, but I was wobbly, like my foot would wobble here and there. I was running my solo, everything was going really, really good. Everything was pretty solid, everything felt good. And I'm coming to the very end of the solo, and it comes to the leg hold, and I'm supposed to hold it, and then I'm supposed to fall slowly. And I grabbed the leg, and I don't know what happened. I just wasn't turned out enough, so I like planted my foot, and as soon as my leg went up, I had no balance.
one he did very well.
It ruined the whole number for me. It ruined the whole piece for me. I was not too happy with Friday's version of the solo, but there was things that were good. I did my leg turn and let it go. I thought that was really good.
We finished Friday.
We finished
Friday.
We're about to head to Nachmo Day 2. The loudest songs in the world play.
So we have an hour drive. We're doing our duet again. He's doing his solo again.
Saturday we went early.
I wanted to make sure we got there at 6 o'clock again as soon as possible.
Weena, we are the only people in this building. So we wanted to run it again, kind of space out on the stage, just feel the stage.
After Friday's show, I really wanted to run the duet before performing.
Look at Anastasia. Mother-stasia.
Mother. Somehow I became mother to all of you bitches.
You are. I love Anastasia. Are you ready?
Yes.
I feel ready too.
I'm pumped.
My pumps. Going in like what, 20 minutes? What's that?
Just a little oat.
Anastasia has a hole in her costume,
And I have to sew it because I have a sewing kit and I'm like, I'll help you sew it.
So we have to do our duet and then he has to sew a costume.
Nachmo stands for National Choreography Month, and it challenges choreographers to create a dance piece just in the month of January.
We opened up the show for a second time, first dance of the show, but I was a lot more excited today than I was yesterday. Friday's show, I fell out of my first leg hold right away, but for today's show, for Saturday's show, I was able to hold it. I was feeling good about the rest of the dance.
We're running the piece, it's really good. We're fixing a lot of the issues we had the night before. We hit everything until the very end. You can never have a perfect run. We do a turning leap. These socks I have on are super slippery. And I don't know, I was going up to do the leap and something happened with like foot that was taking off and it like swung under me.
Noticed, like, I spot him on the leap, so I was looking and I was like, ooh, it's really low. Normally, you know, we both hit a nice split. And so he fell out of it and kind of rushed the next spin. So I was like, okay.
But I was like, personally for me, I think Friday was my best run of the duet.
Sewing costumes, part 2.
We just finished our duet.
How do you feel about the duet?
I missed a jump. My sock slipped, I couldn't do the whole thing. I'm about to go up soon, I'm nervous. Today I put so much pressure on myself because I had wobbled really bad the night before and I was mortified. But tonight when I did that leg hold, I held it so tight and I did not move. I squeezed every muscle.
He didn't move an inch.
In my solo, the only thing that was off was the Firebird. Traveled a little too far, so like the wall's right there and someone was sitting right there. That threw me off so bad. It was just...
Jacob's solo was definitely stronger on Saturday than it was on Friday. He hit pretty much every single thing.
I thought I hit everything good and I thought like everything was pretty solid. We're about to go up for some bows.
We have our final bows and then we're done with the show.
And I can't believe it's already over. Yeah, we have to do interviews tonight and it's Saturday, so I have to edit this tonight, tomorrow, and post it Monday. After performance ritual, we are at In-N-Out. But overall, Nachmo was a success. I thought it was really an interesting experience. Like, it was like cool to make brand new pieces like in a month and perform them for people. And we're definitely gonna be doing it again. I just put a lot of pressure on myself and I thought it paid off.
Overall, I really liked the experience of Nachmo. It was stressful and I've never like, you know, created and performed a piece in such a short amount of time, but I liked it. I thought that we performed very well.
Bye.